Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. This is another great book by our friend Eugene Dominguez, missionary to Panama, Latin America, South America, Caribbean, and this is on the book of Galatians. So thanks for being here. We're going to take a look on the inside of this. It says you can go to Pentecostal238.com, and so many of his works are in Spanish, but he does have a certain percentage translated into English. So whether English, Spanish, amazing. He's one of the great Pentecostal scholars of our day, just doing amazing work for God in so many areas. He has headed up the team translating the Premier Study Bible into Spanish, of which we're getting the final touches on that before it goes to print. Now, it may be another year plus before once it goes to print. You know how that goes. But Galatians, a Pentecostal commentary on the epistle by Eugene Dominguez. The prologue is by a great man himself, Paul Baumeister, who I love very much, doing a tremendous work there in California. And so here's a table of contents. It's got a glossary of terms, prologue, preface, introduction, and then chapter 1, the gospel, Paul and the Judaizers. Then chapter 2, the circumcision controversy. Chapter 3, receive the Spirit by the hearing of faith. Chapter 4, analogies of the law and the new birth. Chapter 5, circumcision in flesh versus the Spirit. Chapter 6, restore in meekness, and then an appendix, which is interesting, anti-Judaizer text for quick reference. That's on page 89, and then a bibliography on page 93. Now, he's also probably written, he and Brother Treese, the definitive work. Brother Treese has written a book, he's since gone to his reward, on the book of Revelation. He's also got a great commentary on the book of Daniel as well, among his commentaries, and then he's just got all kinds of books on all kinds of things. But he's got Colin Hemer's book of Acts in here. He's got Robert Brent Graves, The God of Two Testament, Oneness Heroes in Spain and the Americas. Awesome stuff there. And then Joseph Leinhard, Contra Marcellum, Marcellus of Thansira, and 4th century theology, which Marcellus would have been somewhat oneness. And Maurice Robinson, Charles Rhodus, How to Help Somebody Receive the Holy Ghost, McGill Servet, and Herman L. Strock, just all kinds, Joseph M. Strevel, Oneness Pentecostal movement in the 20th, 21st centuries. That sounds good. I don't think I have that. All kinds of things. And it's just basically a verse-by-verse commentary. Now, I did want to bring you to the appendix that has a quick look at scriptures against the Judaizers, against people who say it's Acts 2:38 plus circumcision, or Acts 2:38 plus the festivals and feasts, something like that. That's a Hebrew roots movement, big deal. He's also got a handy little thing in here about a chronology of Paul's early years. He's got this, like he was born in 15 AD, and then a young man, he goes into the Greek language, which has a range of 13 to 39. Of course, Paul must have finished his training under Gamaliel at the age of 20 or so, and if he started his persecution shortly thereafter, he'd been in his early 20s when Stephen is stoned in AD 35. And it says 33 to 35, age of Paul, 18 to 20. This is the normal age for students of Gamaliel. And so this is just all very interesting. And you just won't find a better book in a brief form on the book of Galatians. Now, there's several out there. I like Irvin Jensen, not necessarily from an apostolic viewpoint. Wiersbe's good. McGee's good. In some ways, Barnes is good. You know, there's several out there. Maybe Kent Hughes, is it? I can't think of that name right now. But anyhow, this is just worth getting. And so Acts 2:38, No, it's Pentecostal238.com, or I would assume you could get this off of Amazon. On occasion, there's been difficulties. He does have a few just like local ministers, distributors here in the States as well, and it can sometimes be difficult to get his books. I know the bookstore in Bismarck used to carry them. Now there's one, I think maybe in Spearfish, South Dakota. Brother Busby in Macon, Georgia, Sterling Busby. Great stuff. Thank you, Brother Dominguez. And God bless you. Thanks for looking. Join us daily. Share with your friends and family. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.